Hey guys, it's Tanaya. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that new lash techs make that I hope that you as a new lash tech can avoid. So let's get right into the tips. So the first thing I'm going to say that new lash techs make, and I was one of them, is you feel like just because you're new, you have to set your prices like super low, or because you feel like there's so many lash techs in the industry, you have to do lash sets for like $40. You do not have to feel like you are like bottom of the totem pole just because you just learned a new skill. Think about it. When you go and apply for a job, I don't care if it's retail or if it's corporate, yes, they may start you off at like that base rate, but it's not like a $30,000 or $50,000 difference from somebody else who has the same position as you. So you don't have to feel like you have to be super bottom of the totem pole in pricing just because you are new to the industry. So don't sell yourself short with your lash work. Just continue to practice until you feel confident, you know, in what you do, but don't sell yourself short with the prices. Mistake number 2, there is, I guess, some sanitation issues in the industry. As a new lash artist, make sure that you have the proper sanitation tools. Make sure that you have cleansing tools to cleanse your tweezers. Make sure that you are cleansing your bed in between each client. Make sure you're using disposable things that you're using on your client's lashes. I know your tweezers aren't disposable, but I have disposable lip applicators, the micro swabs. I'm using cotton rounds. I do not use the same things on each client. So make sure you're wiping down your bed, your lash pillow, your chair, the handle underneath your chair to make your chair go up and down. Anywhere where they may leave their purse or their jackets, wipe it and sanitize it down before you take in your next client. Even if you have a day where it's kind of back to back, take that extra 5 minutes, have that client wait and say, I'm just going to sanitize, and they'll wait and sanitize your space so that you aren't spreading any more germs or anything like that, especially in what's going on today. The other common mistake that I just want new lash artists not to make is do not feel like you have to rush to get to mega volume sets and volume sets and hybrid sets if you just learn classic. You know, it's okay to be right where you are. You don't have to feel like, okay, I just got certified in classic and now I need to hurry up and learn volume. You know, some people wait like a while to learn volume after classics. I waited like a couple months. You do not have to feel like you need to rush into that. There's some people who prefer just to do classic, and there's some people who prefer just to do volume. So you're gonna find out like what you like to do as far as what type of sets you like to do. If you only want to offer a certain type of set, different styles or whatever, like you're gonna decide that. But the main point is, don't like rush your growing process or your growing stages in the industry as far as like learning how to do classic, hybrid, and volume. So start off with one thing. So if most people start off learning classic, learn classic, feel comfortable with classic, and then move on to volume. Some people take classes where you learn classic and volume at the same time. It's up to you, but like just slow your pace and just focus on feeling comfortable and confident, and you know, going with the rhythm of, you know, preparing your lash client, putting the under eye pad on, isolating the lashes, getting a good application of each lash extension. Like focus on the basics and then worry about advancement later on when you feel more comfortable. Fourth mistake that I want to talk about is isolation and lash lengths. So make sure that you are isolating your client's lashes and doing a 1-to-1 lash extension, 1 lash extension to 1 natural lash. And everybody, I'm sure every lash extension tech has dealt with like stickies where the lash extensions can stick together. Make sure you're going back in and looking for that and like taking them apart. Because you want your client to have a flawless install. We all have our days where you may get a sticky or something like that, but make sure you remove it. And regarding lash lengths and diameter, so make sure that you're choosing the proper length for your client's natural lashes. So if you have a client that has thinner lashes, you might want to use a 0.10 classic lash on them instead of a 0.15. If somebody has like shorter lashes, you may not want to put a 20 millimeter on them. Like, I never use that length, but I know there's girls that definitely probably prefer that length, and I've seen lash sets out there that none of my clients will really ask me for. A lot of my clients like more natural lengths, which I'm kind of happy about. But yeah, like, you need to really look at the strength of their natural lash, and if they have healthy natural lashes, and kind of make sure that you're making a good judgment call as to what diameter you're using and what lash length you're using for their lashes, because you don't want to damage somebody's natural lashes over a lash extension set. You just don't want to do it. And sometimes you may have to tell the client who wants longer, you have to say, well, you know, listen, let's just look at the options we have, because my goal is to protect your natural lashes and not to damage your natural lashes. And I think this millimeter, this length, you have to use more their lingo, because they don't use lash tech lingo. I think this length is just a better choice for the overall health of your natural lashes. So you just have to tell them, like, hey girl, I'm looking out for you and your natural lashes, so you actually have lashes left after, you know, getting lash extensions for months and months and months and months. The last mistake that I want to talk about as like for someone who's a new lash tech is, do not compare yourself to anybody else. And I mean, don't compare yourself to anybody else's style that they have as far as what styles they do with lashes. Don't compare yourself to if they're offering all these volume sets and you just learned classic and now you feel like you have to rush in what you rush your whole process. Don't feel like because somebody just opened a salon and you're renting a space that you feel like now you have to own a salon. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's journey. There was like a saying that I heard, like, don't compare your chapter 2 to somebody else's chapter 20. You have to go at your own pace, and you have to just know that this is your journey. So even if you are in the beginning stages and you're trying to build clients, and then you're idolizing somebody who has all these followers, or maybe they don't have a lot of followers but they have a lot of clients and they're always busy, like, you can like learn business tips from them and like maybe get inspired, but don't pull yourself down because you're not where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how long it took for that person to get there or what their journey was. Some people, it may seem like they got success easier than what you're going through, but I'm more spiritual. Like, God has a separate journey for you, and like things that you're going to go through that's going to shape who you are to help prepare you for whatever else he has coming for you. And you just can't really like try to pull somebody else's situation and make it yours, because God has his own situation for you. So with that being said, anybody coming into the lash industry, just enjoy the freaking journey. Enjoy lashing. I love to lash, and just enjoy like making your clients feel beautiful and just their reactions after they see their sets, and just enjoy learning all the ins and outs about this industry. So I hope that helped you guys out there. I hope it was a little motivating at the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.